Ingress is a Google game that utilizes global positioning satellite technology and real-time geocaching location data to allow you to interact with artifacts in a virtual environment that have a physical existence.
Michael, what are you doing with Ingress though? That's all well and good, but say it in more terms that the normal human being can understand.
Alright, well right now I'm waiting for the game to load up. Right now I'm using my phone, the app on my phone, to interact with the seal at the top of St. Augustine Hall.
Okay.
And in the game, this landmark is called Art on St. Augustinus Building. And that's it, I'm done. So here we go off to St. Albert Hall. So now we're within range, and I interact with the artwork on St. Albert Hall.
Now, what is the significance of the artwork on St. Albert Hall?
It's primarily religious in that it's a cross, and probably Catholic in that it's in Latin. Translations and things like that, you'd have to ask a librarian. I'm not one of those people.
Okay, sounds good.
So the peace pole sculpture at the back of St. Thomas More Church is being controlled by a new player that I've never seen before. LFE4 Overlord. He's on my team, so that's fine.
So you don't.
I'm not going to blow him up. No.
Right. Okay. Now, what would happen if it was controlled by a player that was not on your team?
I would attack it and try to neutralize it and then take possession of it.
Okay, now, how do you get possession? What gives you the right to, or the ability to take possession over another player?
That I'm a boss. I'm pretty badass in everything I do.
Okay, but the real reason?
The real reason is if I have enough weapons to knock them out, I can knock them out and take over. I'm a level 10 player. So this guy that owns that portal is not, well, let's see what he is. Hold on. View player profile. He's also level 10. Alright, so oh, and he did my mission. That's excellent.
What does that mean by doing your mission?
I made a mission that takes players to all of the religious art and statuary on campus. It's called A Walk with the Saints at St. John's.
Oh.
So he completed that mission over the weekend, so good for him.
Now that you've mentioned this, how do you see Ingress to be used as an educational tool? Or do you or not?
It does have its uses. If you can provide accurate historical data, you could do a kind of treasure hunt. There are millions of what the game calls portals all around the world.
Right.
So you can do it, for instance, on this campus. It would be great, that kind of Walk with the Saints mission to help students with orienteering, getting to learn their way around campus.
Right.
You know, discovering the Latin writings, the inscriptions, and also the great statuary that's on campus. There are a lot of beautiful bronzes and marble statues throughout. So I would like to get more historical information and archival information on the statuary and the landmarks on campus that are in this game, and then provide that information to Google so that they can load it in-game so that other players will have access to that information, which is where they're heading now. They started that in 2015. So we'll do that going forward, probably.
This is great. Thank you for this tour of Ingress. Thank you, Michael.
My pleasure.